Well, hello everyone. How we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Gigi here. We're going to do another pick a pile reading today. So if you're new and you like this style of reading, please subscribe. Or if you're interested in seeing the other ones and you'd like to be notified, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and see what all the fun and games is around here. Okay, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you like this style of reading and what stone you pick. So let's get into it. I don't have a whole lot of time, so we're going to do this in a faster pace today. I am going to do timestamps, so I may stop in between each stone to write down the time so I can leave it down in the comments below or the description box below for y'all. So today's stones are, we have Amethyst, Tiger's Eye, Red Jasper Stone, and Blue Quartz. So while I'm getting myself organized, getting ready to do our blessing and saging, please take a moment to sit and think about the stones that we have on the table, and let's get started. We're going to start with Amethyst, okay? Let's get our blessing. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides to protect and guide me through this energy reading for our collective with clear, honest, and precise messages. Holy Spirit, please surround us with your divine grace, essence, and light, and protect us from all darkness and evil that may be lingering. Please and thank you. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. All right, folks, let's get going. And like I did before, we're going to save the affirmation for last. And the decks that we are using are my Divine Circus, Archangels, Romance Oracles, and Soul's Journey. So this is the message for Amethyst today. We have the Nebula Warrior, Archangel Jophiel, we have Soulmate, and we have Blame. All right, I accept my responsibility. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. What I'm getting from this, here's what Archangel Jophiel has to say. Act with wisdom. Use information for the highest good. Okay. Now, how I'm feeling is that somebody out there in the collective is looked at like a Nebula Warrior. Now, if you don't know this deck, the Nebula Warrior is a divine being that is secure enough in their divinity, that is the type of person that will linger in the darkness to bring people back to the light. They will walk in the darkness just to help people come away from it and bring them to the light. They are that secure, okay? Now, because I see soulmate, I feel like there is somebody out there that wants to step into the darkness to help their soulmate come to the light, okay? However, there's somebody there that is, let's see, what is this, Spirit? I feel like the soulmate in this situation is holding a grudge and blaming somebody for their depression, anxiety, and misery. Okay? And I feel like that soulmate is holding this grudge and this blame against the Nebula Warrior, whoever the divine person is for this particular energy. Okay? They may have been getting downloads. They have been getting, seeing things, possibly watching social media or whatever, keeping an eye on their person, whoever this is to them. And whatever they're seeing them do, a 333 on the timer, whatever they're seeing them do, they're not using that to be happy for this person. They're using this against them to blame them for their own misery. Okay, and now I can understand why Spirit chose these cards for this, because Amethyst is one of the most amazing stones for healing. Okay, this person needs some serious healing. I feel very deeply that whoever the divine person is for this reading was very much wanting to help their soulmate come out of the darkness, step away from codependencies, step away from malicious behaviors, step away from manipulative people, stop, helping them see that they don't need to seek revenge with manipulation to make themselves feel better. I feel like there's a lot of narcissistic energy surrounding whoever the soulmate is. They know how much they feel about their person, but something in them is holding them back, keeping a grudge in their heart, keeping them blaming, well, you left me, or we're in separation because of this. You're happy and prospering and doing all the wonderful things, stepping into your divinity. I blame you for my unhappiness. I blame you. They don't know how to accept responsibility for their well-being. They don't understand what it's like to take responsibility for what they did. And Archangel Jophiel is here saying, look, act with wisdom. Be smart about how you act towards this person, both physically and energetically. If you come in trying to use malicious behaviors and manipulation to seek revenge because they're happy and you're not, remember who this person is. She's a divine being. Okay? She may linger in the darkness, but it's only to pull people out of it to bring them back to the light. Okay? She walks hand in hand, whoever this person is. This Nebula Warrior, she walks hand in hand with spirit. Works hand in hand with the angels, and they ain't gonna play no games. So if you want healing and love and to feel as happy as you were when you guys were together, well, quit blaming her, quit blaming him, however it is for you. Take responsibility for your well-being, act with it wisdom, use the things that you're seeing for the highest good. Say, I see you, I love you, I'm heartbroken, please, can we have a conversation? I know who we are together. I know where you're at in life, and I want to be a part of it. If you don't want to be a part of it, release it, surrender, and work with spirit yourself to go and get yourself right. Okay? If you're going to continue to blame people for how you feel, you're never going to progress, and you're going to continuously bring yourself further and further down. Because, you know, if you're a part of this person, if you guys share an actual soul, if you guys are twins in any which way, you know, if there's any kind of tantric connection, you guys share a soul, whatever the case may be, you're probably a manifester. And you're probably, your words, your thoughts, your actions, they're the reason why you're lingering in the darkness. If you think dark, if you talk dark, all of that is just going to manifest for you. If you want to change that, maybe you need to seek this person out and say, hey, listen, I know we're in separation. I know that we, you know, this, that, and the next thing happened, but I really want to get out of this dark place. Can you help me? And being the divine person, this person, it may very well be, they will help you, but they're going to be on point with paying attention to red flags. They're going to pay attention to their intuition. Okay. They're not going to let your BS bring them down. Okay. You're in separation for a reason. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's see what this has to say. I'm safe to be my true, authentic self. Yes, you are. And so is whoever this person is. I feel like this reading is definitely for the Nebula Warrior that may be getting downloads, that may be getting some kind of intuitive messages about their soulmate, twin flame, whoever this is for them, about all the darkness that they may be sending towards them. Ill will, because they're being their true, authentic self. Look, Spirit's got your back. If you're tripping about this and you're kind of like, I don't know how to handle this, look, it's safe for you to be your true, authentic self. You're walking hand in hand with Spirit. You're walking hand in hand with the angels. Why don't you just keep that in mind, continue to help keep the faith, keep yourself going, and trust, okay? Don't let this person blame you. Don't let them blame you for how they feel. They did this mess to themselves. I'm being told that it's not your fault. I'm being shown codependencies. See witch interference. And I say sea witches because those are the karmic evil brats that like to come in and claw people's sides and dig their claws in and keep them stuck and stagnant in nasty ways. Yes. I feel like your soulmate is dealing with sea witch interference because of envy, jealousy, and just being a spoiled gold digging brat. Okay? Yep. Sorry, smoothie time. Yes. Don't trip. Don't trip, Nebula Warrior, whoever you are. Continue to be your true, authentic self and don't hold back. You were made the way you were made for a reason. Okay? So, is there anything more for this one? No, we're going to say at 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. Yes. I really feel that this, you know, just keep true to who you are. Keep true to who you are, and you will continue to prosper, okay? Okay. All right, on to, we're going to do Tiger's Eye next. Okay. Sorry, this is a little bit more of a speed reading because I've got things I got to do today. We have the White Duchess. We have Archangel Gabriel. We have engagement and fear. See, look how beautiful this is. I love this. I love this. I absolutely adore Archangel Gabriel. I love all the angels. He was one of the first ones that ever came to me. And let me tell you, he's a beautiful, beautiful essence. He is a beautiful angel. Okay, the message here, shimmer with diamond light, express your creativity. Fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And of course, you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And the White Duchess, again, if you don't know this deck like I do, or you've never seen it before, the White Duchess is a guardian of some sort, a spirit guide, the angels, somebody that's watching over you, that's blanketing you in an umbrella of protection, spiritual protection, okay? Now, because Archangel Gabriel is here, I feel like these two are going hand in hand. Somebody may very well be considering engagement, thinking about moving to the next level of commitment with somebody, but they're scared, okay? They want to extend that olive branch. They want to give that rose of love. They want to put a ring on it or accept a ring from somebody. However, they're tripping a little bit. There's some emotional damage that has them locked and loaded and on edge about making that sort of commitment because they're afraid that they won't be able to escape if something bad happens. Now, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your random thoughts. Pay attention to the music that's coming on when you're just like listening to randomness. Listen to it because there's a reason. Archangel Gabriel is trying to give you a message. He is the messenger of God, okay? Plain and simple. He may also be working hand in hand with your spirit team, trying to guide you where you need to go to get that next level of commitment. Okay, spirit is using these people, or excuse me, these angels and your people on the other side to guide you. Okay, it may be taking longer than you expect. There are trials and tribulations and challenges you got to go through to get to where you need to go. You may be tripping for a reason. Now, I'm being shown the word counselor. There could be a reason for you guys to go seek couples counseling. No, I'm being told self-help, going and getting self-help with a counselor. Okay, you may need to go and sit down, lay on the couch and go talk about your feelings. If you are afraid of talking about your feelings and letting them out, well, you know, at this point, if you want to ascend to that higher level of commitment with somebody, you're going to have to get out of whatever fears it is and realize that spirit is, again, testing your resolve so that way you can live in the energy of love and not sit here so depressed, anxious, emotionally unavailable, and heal from some of this or all of the emotional damage that you've been through in your life. Your people on the other side, the Lord's angels, want to help you. They are trying to, but I feel like somebody is fighting this. But big. Okay? But big. It's acceptable to fear moving to that level of commitment. It really is. It's a big step, especially if it's done in a spiritual way where then at that point you are blessed under God and your soul is tied at that point. If you are just going into a marriage just to appease somebody, listen, marriage is a sacred union not to be taken for granted. And as I say, my phone illuminates 1122. Okay? So that may be an angel number somebody needs to look up for this. All right? So with that being said, don't just put a rock on it just to keep this person happy. Don't just put a rock on it and not really mean, you know, what you're doing. Do not accept a ring from somebody that you don't feel you can be faithful to. Do not accept a ring from somebody that you're just trying to make happy so that you don't feel like you're damaging them more than they already are. Because if you accept that ring and you put it on and you go through the process of marrying this person, you are going to damage this person more if you choose to do something to be unfaithful, to break their heart, even if it's to leave them before you go and do something that you'll regret even more. Okay? that will damage this person to no end. So don't just accept a rock from this person. Don't just put a rock on it for no apparent reason. If you're doing it just to make somebody happy, don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Okay? Pay attention to what your dreams are telling you. Pay attention to what your random thoughts are telling you. Pay attention to what your gut instincts are doing. I feel like there's a lot of intuitive things going on, which makes sense as to why I feel like I need to be doing these intuitive type readings where you choose according to what your intuition is telling you to do, because people need to work on their intuition. Paying attention to how the intuitive messages are coming in, learning how to trust what Spirit's telling you, paying attention to because if it's not of the highest white light, it ain't from God. We'll just say it like that. Okay? If you feel like there's something going on in your intuition, you need to do some intuitive work. Okay? Take that train as confirmation. So I feel like there's a lot of commitment issues on top of emotional damage. Somebody may have been cheated on. Somebody may have done cheating. Maybe both. Somebody may be regretting choices that they made. I feel like somebody's possibly thinking back to proposals that they may have made and thinking about how they could have done it better, or maybe if they would have listened to their intuition about when they were getting on their knee and putting a ring on somebody's finger that actually said yes, seeing what their gut was telling them. They may have thought it was butterflies, but it was possibly one of their spirit guides or this beautiful angel that was saying, hey, stupid, don't do that. And they took it for love flutters because it may have been some kind of retrograde illusion that pulled the wool over their eyes, or because of the fact that they were emotionally damaged and just jumping into something, possibly because of a pregnancy, possibly because of fear of being alone, wanting somebody that they know that they could call their own. The thing is I feel like there was entrapment there. I feel like there was a lot of lies and misbehavior in the vows. I feel like somebody did not take the things seriously. I don't think it was the person that did the proposing. I feel like it was the person that was proposed to. There's a vicious cycle here. Somebody might have gotten refused a proposal, and that broke their heart and set them on the course of being emotionally damaged and thinking they were not good enough, so they just accepted the first person that would have them. And then they proposed to that person and then realized they made a terrible mistake after some serious malicious behavior. Very, very serious lies, deception, all sorts of things. And that's what's causing them to fear. Well, Spirit is telling Archangel Gabriel to tell you, look, listen to what your heart is telling you. Listen to what your gut is telling you. Listen to put it all together. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the music that's coming towards you. Pay attention to it all, because it's trying to guide you to your divine person. And I feel like this is a masculine energy going towards a feminine energy. And I'm telling you that this feminine that you're thinking about constantly, the one that sets your heart aflutter, that you have dreams about, and you wake up feeling all kinds of something, and it's making you do all kinds of something to try to tantrically connect. Yeah, that's the one. Not the one that trapped you. Not the one that entrapped you. Not the one that wants to entrap you. Not that. The person that you may be thinking about may have been the one that, declined a proposal. Possibly because there was a lot of childishness on both sides that needed healing. And sometimes, listen, this is coming from somebody that literally spent almost 3 years in the military and was too damn childish to be in that sort of situation. and had to learn. And if I would have waited a few extra years before I enlisted, I'd still be in. Okay, but I wouldn't have learned the things I needed to learn. So sometimes it's the right time, right situation, wrong time. Makes sense? Like right person, wrong time, right job, wrong time, that sort of thing. You understand? Yeah, and sometimes you need to go through a separation to learn and heal and do the things you need to do to grow up to be able to be in that sort of relationship. Does that make sense to you? You have to go through those challenges. And that's where these wonderful essences come from, or are coming for. Okay, it's to help guide you, to help protect you, to help keep you on the up and up so you're happy, to help you heal from emotional damage. They're not trying to guide you to more heartbreak and hurt. They don't want you to fear this commitment that you want to have with this person. If you want to put a ring on it, if you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, listen to what your intuition is telling you. Use discernment and then go from there. You understand? Let's see what your affirmation is. I believe in myself and my abilities. That's the key here. If you have the ability to communicate with these energies, believe in that. Believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve love. Believe that you deserve a higher level of commitment with somebody that wants it with you. It may have just taken 20 years, but they want 21 when I said that. It may have taken that long or however long it's been. But sometimes people take a little bit longer to mature. And I feel like it's coming from both sides. Lessons needed to be learned on how not to treat people, how to communicate with people, how to be compassionate and empathetic to people on both sides. Somebody had to realize that they can't just jump into situations or just let their heartbreak guide them into a bad situation where now they're entrapped with people that are hurting them. Mentally, emotionally, physically, if that's the case, spiritually, for sure. Keeping you stuck and stagnant with all this fear of being in committed relationships. Believe, look, they're the same dang flower. Almost. That's a lily, that's an orchid, never mind. It looks like the same damn thing. Anyway, believe in yourself, believe in your abilities. Your love life will get there when it's time. Having patience is a huge deal, okay? But it takes a lot of work. And I really feel like whoever this energy is, whoever the masculine is here, needs some serious counseling. Somebody that's a neutral party that doesn't have any back history on you, none of that, that will sit there and listen to you and what you have to say. Okay? If that is the case for you, please go seek help or go talk to somebody you trust, somebody that will give you advice, somebody that will give you the tools. Trust me, I've been going in and out of therapy since I was 12. I'm almost 37 years old. Okay? So for damn near, 25 years, I've been in and out of therapy. This is the longest run I've been, and this has been for almost 4.5 years. And I'm seeing huge progress. And the thing is with the line of study that I'm taking, I have to be in therapy because I'm going to be working with a lot of people, especially as an empath. It takes a lot of energy out of me. There's a lot of energy coming towards me, and it takes so if you're anything like me and you have you're an empath or you're in any of that, you definitely are picking up on other people's energy as well. So you're going to need somebody, you're going to need an Alfred to your Batman to tell all your secrets to, that aren't going to judge you, that's not going to call you cuckoo crazy, that's going to give you solid sound advice and guide you. Believe you can do it. Don't worry about the judgment of others. I feel like that's a huge deal. Okay? Is there any more for here? Not for right now. So we're going to mark this at 24 minutes. Okay? All right. Yes. Trust in yourself, folks. You can do it. All right. The next round is going to be Red Jasper Stone. So if you have picked Red Jasper Stone, this message is for you. Okay, pay attention to your intuition. All right, so we have the Duke of Shadows, Archangel Uriel. We have let go of control issues and guilt. Okay. All right, so this is how I'm picking up on this. is that there is some very malicious, very conniving, sneaky sneakies. People think they're clever, and that's exactly what this card means. They think that they're clever. To kind of manipulate you and guilt you into doing what you want. Listen, the card says, I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. And if you got these little dukes of shadows kind of coming in and trying to guilt you into not doing things that you are, want to do, loving somebody you want to love and they don't like them, whatever the case may be, you need to tell them, let go of me spiritually and emotionally, okay? Allow me to let my life unfold the way it's supposed to be. Okay? Archangel Uriel is here saying to you, come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. Exactly. Okay? This may very well be energy coming towards you. And it also could very well be that this is the energy you want to do to somebody else. You want to be a sneaky little shit and try to hurt somebody, guilt them. I kind of feel a lot of energy, the same similar energy from when I was picking up on with the Amethyst. Okay? Not completely, but I feel like this is similar energy. Where there's somebody that's like possibly blaming somebody for their unhappiness and their depression and their anxiety and all of this, that are causing them to use their codependencies even more. I truly feel that you are contemplating going and trying to hurt somebody emotionally. Don't even think about it. Let your life unfold the way it's supposed to. Stop trying to control things, because the more you try to control it lingering in the darkness, the more you're going to become unbalanced, the more those towers are going to fall, more that it's all going to come completely unglued. Okay? So Spirit is asking you to let go of all of this. Don't think about guilting somebody. Don't try to come in with all the hearts and rainbows and acting like a malicious ass. Don't do that. Okay? If the situation's meant to be, it will be, and it will unfold naturally. It will happen in divine timing. It will happen in the way that Spirit needs it to happen. Of course, with your free will being the lead of the whole thing. Okay? But it's time for you to come into balance and harmony with yourself, whoever this energy is. Okay? Whether this is the energy coming towards you or the energy you're considering sending out to somebody. It's time for you to use your abilities of intuition, empathy, and all of those things for the greater good. And the way it starts is by coming into balance with yourself and being harmonious with yourself and those around you. Don't try to be sneaky. Don't try to be an ass. Don't try to be all of those things. Don't even let those thoughts come into the forefront of your mind. And here's why. Because if you take that as confirmation, if you do, you are literally manifesting the darkness to combat you. So what you give can come back to you no less than threefold. Okay? Everything you do to somebody, whether good, bad, or in between, will come back to you at least 3 times over. So if you're sending out negative energy, believe it's going to come back to you threefold. If you're sending out positive energy, loving energy, best believe it's going to come back to you at least threefold. If you're doing over-the-top, loving, amazing things, it's going to come back to you at least tenfold. And if you're sending out really nastiness, I'm talking vicious, nasty, manipulative energy, it's going to come back to you at least tenfold. Or at least it'll feel like tenfold. Sending out evil eyes, that's going to come back to you. Okay? Release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. Period. And if it's that manipulative, narcissistic behavior I'm picking up from this card, you best believe it's going to come. You want to be manipulated? You want to be deceived? You want to be treated like garbage? Well, keep doing what you're doing. If not, well, let go of the control issues that you have. Let go of any emotional damage that you have. Go heal. Okay? Go heal from those codependencies you may be using or feeding into, and go get yourself into harmony and balance. So that way you can use whatever beautiful gifts you have for the greater good. Okay? It's important. It's important because if you see here, you see these angels right here watching you, doing whatever here. I feel like this is you over here trying to manipulate and hurt somebody over here, possibly that has a child. Okay? And the spirit and the angels are watching you. Watching you, and this child looks terrified. And I see you sitting here all looking at this person, just like thinking, what am I going to do to you next? How am I going to get you to believe me, trust me? How am I going to get you to feed into what I want you to feed into? And then how am I going to break your heart again? The angels are watching. Holy Spirit, above all, is watching you. They know what you're thinking. They know what you're planning on doing. And if you think you're going to be cunningly clever, coming in looking all sharp and spiffy, coming in doing all the things and then walking away and trying to hurt this person, you best believe you will not walk away gracefully. You will be shown the wrath of whoever it is you're trying to do this to, and it will happen while they stay in their divinity and you fall flat on your face, emotionally distraught and terrified of what's going to come next. And it ain't going to be from this person. It's going to be coming down from the rain that the Holy Spirit is going to rain down upon you for what you're doing. So you best pump them brakes. You best get into a position to where you're harmonious and healing and getting all in balance before you come anywhere near somebody that you're trying to manipulate and hurt. Understood? It's time to release any burdens that you have, release any ill intent that you have, start paying attention to the moon phases, the retrogrades, and forward movement of planets, learning about all of those things, tapping into your spiritualness, if you got any, or learning to be a spiritualist. When you're here on this channel, I speak nothing but spirituality, astrology, and all of those things. So if you're here, you obviously understand enough to be able to keep up, or you're interested in this. So it's time for you to use this information for the greater good that you're getting, instead of like, ooh, I'm gonna watch readings, I'm gonna pay readers, I'm gonna see what I can do to manipulate this, to do all that. That's conniving. That's conniving and very, very low. So yeah, it's time for you to come up out that darkness, Mr. Feathers and Lace here. With that little top hat, thinking you're all sharp and all that. You may dress sharp. You may be a classy person on the outside, but your insides are as dark as the devil's ass, my friend. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Because the way I'm looking at this card, that kid looks scared. Mama's holding on to him. Got a bottle behind her back. Like, you come at me, I'm going to pop you in the head with this bottle. Yes. But Archangel Uriel is watching over, looking at you, paying attention to you. All them angels are sitting there watching, talking about what you're doing, talking, communicating, and very well could be saying, look, this is what he's thinking. I'm going to get all this information and I'm going to give it to her. Either in downloads, dreams, readings, whatever the case is. You think you're going to get away with this? I don't think so. No, sir, no, ma'am, whoever you are. There's no sneaking back and sliding up into somebody's DM and doing all that sort of crap. Nah, not today, not tomorrow, not never. There's too many people that are being surrounded by the angels, the Most High, and their spirit teams that are tapped all the way the F in to their divinity, that have gifts that are going to be paying hella close attention to whatever is going on. Spirit ain't going to let this happen to their person. That's why Spirit is giving you a last chance to get your mess in a pile, come into harmony with him, and balance yourself out. So that way, if you got anything like spiritual, like gifts, even 3D gifts that you're using to manipulate and hurt people, like I'm being shown stalking, internet stalking, geographic stalking, like somebody might be using Google Maps or some crap like that to keep an eye on somebody, maybe tracking somebody's phone by their phone number, maybe has a way to be able to tap into their computer. They may have figured out how to get into their IP address and track it that way, whatever the case may be. Well, that's hella illegal. That's hella stalking, and it needs to stop. Okay? Stop trying to manipulate things. If you're trying to connect tantrically and you're trying to manipulate somebody and use the moon cycles and all of that for your benefit, it ain't going to work. It's just going to backfire up to at least threefold. So heal so that this situation can unfold naturally. Okay? Don't try to guilt nobody, trying to come in with any of those excuses. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, this happened, that happened. I need you. Like, you're the only one that would ever take care of me. Blah, 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 blah. Da, na, 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 na. Mm-mm. I really don't feel like that is the case, but it very well could be. I feel like there's going to be a lot of guilt, like laying it on thick. Ever since we separated, my life is falling apart, and I'm sick, and no, unless you can prove like legit documents or any of that, there's somebody going to be on high alert with you. You may have very well. I saw 35 on the timer. You may have very well been in this energy before, okay? And you may have very well been working extraordinarily hard to get out of it and get balanced. The thing is if that's the case, you're going to have a lot of proving yourself to do, okay? Let's see what your affirmation is. I find love everywhere I go. It's all around you. If you get out of this energy, you may be able to find love everywhere you go. It may be all around you until you start acting like this with them codependencies. Possibly when you get on them codependencies, get to guilting people, what is the word? Deceiving people, manipulating people, gaslighting people. If you want this to be a consistent thing where love is always around you and it's surrounding you and you can find love anywhere and you want to keep it, well, you got to get into harmony with yourself, get into harmony with spirit, get into balance, and start using the things that you have been blessed with in this life for the greater good. But until then, you got a lot of work to do. And again, this could be reverse situations. You could very well have been in this energy trying to heal. And if you are at this point where you want to be, in peace with somebody and finding love with them and staying in love with them and all of that, you're going to have a lot of work to do because the energy I'm feeling here is very dark. And I feel like it has this, have they started healing yet? I'm being told no. Not at all. Like they are on the downward spiral that is their life. Like I feel like they have been on the top of the wheel of fortune, and now that wheel of fortune is starting to spin, and it's toppling them down the hill of all of those fortunate events that they've had, and now they're toppling down that hill. And it's like Jack and Jill went up the hill and fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Yeah, Jill ain't coming tumbling down after you. Jill may have been on the bottom of that freaking wheel of fortune for too long, knowing what it's like to be down on their ass, down on their luck, and having to deal with karma forever and a day. And now it's her turn to be on the top there while you fall down and bust your head open and have to learn the hard way. So, according to what Spirit's saying, this is where you should be, okay? By letting go of control issues, healing from those codependencies, and getting out of the darkness. That is your message from Spirit, okay? 38, 10. Okay. All right. So that's where we're going to leave that one because I could probably keep going on that one and I don't want to. So, because this is supposed to be happy, lovey, lovey, lovey. So, next, if you have chosen blue quartz, this message is for you. All right. Let's see. We have the secret of the shinobi. We have Archangel Heniel. We have heart-to-heart conversations, and we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Archangel Heniel is saying, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The secret of shinobi. And once again, if you do not know this deck, it is an amazing deck. It's by, what is her name? Alana Fairchild. That's what I thought. That is the book. It is amazing. She's an amazing. I have all three of her main decks. Only two that I use. The other is just kept for artwork. But she's amazing. I highly recommend. The secret of the shinobi is a secret that you're keeping close to your heart, but it's coming to a point where you need to start thinking about getting ready to express it. Okay, if you're thinking in a dream and in a wishing for something, okay, or somebody, because this is a love reading, okay? If you're thinking in a dream and in a praying and a hoping for somebody, but you're keeping those feelings deep inside and you're locking them away like a secret, Like, this is okay. Seek soul satisfaction. If your heart is calling you to be with this person, but you're afraid to release the secret about how you feel about this person, well, it may come down to judgment, grudge holding, all of those sorts of things. And the thing is it may very well be affecting your physical health. Body aches, stomach aches, headaches, not being able to sleep, eating too much, laziness, complacency, lack of drive, all of that. You know, it says fan a flame of inner happiness. Now, when I see this, it makes me think of like the inner fire inside somebody's soul. It feels like this, keeping this person a secret, or keeping your feelings for this person a secret, is keeping you from allowing that flame to be fueled, which is causing all of this bad health, both spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And the thing is Spirit wants you to honor the physical vessel that enshrines your soul. Okay? He wants you to get out and go for walks in the sunshine. Drink a smoothie instead of drinking soda pop or alcohol. Eating a turkey burger over a greasy, fatty, triple double, whatever the hell, you know, maybe go, if you have an In-N-Out, instead of getting the bun, go get you a protein wrap and all the fixings. At least that way you're getting, you know, you're getting something better than just all the grease. Don't trust me, them double doubles are amazing. Don't let Gigi fool you. But maybe making better choices. Instead of like cutting things completely cold turkey, moderate what you're eating. Everything in moderation is acceptable. But if you're overindulging, whether it be in alcohol, cannabis, tobacco, fatty foods, sugar, soda, all of those nasty things that we put, cannabis ain't nasty, but even using that in excess can have its downfalls. So, you know, taking better care of yourself. When you catch a feeling for this person, or your feelings come to the surface and it wants to be let out, well, maybe that's a cue for you to get up, go outside, leave the phone, put it on silent, put it in your pocket, no earbuds, no nothing. Just go out and just listen to the world around you and let Spirit tell you the messages you need to hear. That is one sure way to get healthy emotions out, is just physically going and walking your ass anywhere. Even if it's to go around the block once or twice. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to do any of that. Just getting up, putting on your walking shoes, stay in your pajamas, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Get your ass on a walk. Put your socks and shoes on and get up and go outside. Listen to what your heart's telling you as the sun shines on your shoulders, on your face. Look up, close your eyes and look up at the sky. Aim your head towards the sky and just soak up all of that beautiful essence that is the sunlight. It'll help you feel better. It'll clear your mind so you know what you have to do to have this heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. So that way you can honestly discuss your feelings and say, look, this is how I feel. I feel like I'm being held back by these feelings. I want to go somewhere. I want to go towards somebody, and I'm scared. 43 on the timer. Okay? You deserve to feel satisfied in your soul. You deserve to be able to let people know how you feel. Be proud of who you love. Unless there's things that, could be causing some red flags. Whatever the case may be. There may be conversations that you need to have with whoever this person is before you spill that secret. You may need to just caress, to caress this person's skin, caress their cheek, look into their eyes, have those heart-to-heart connective conversations. See where your soul truly tells you it wants to be. And then if everything lines up, go let that secret out. Shout it from the rooftops, bro. Post it all over the place. Tell all the people, all the things. Well, all the things you want to tell them. You deserve that. You deserve it. Okay? You seem so sweet. You seem like I feel like it's like a big old teddy bear that just wants to be loved. And you know this person will love you exactly right. I feel like you're just a little intimidated. Probably a whole lot of intimidated. You need some encouragement. Well, here's my encouragement for you, sir or ma'am, whoever you are, okay? You are, I feel your energy, okay? You are a beautiful soul. You deserve happiness. You do not need to be lingering in the darkness like you are because you're hiding from your feelings. Or you're hiding your feelings from somebody else or a whole lot of people, okay? It's time for you to seek soul satisfaction. It's time for you to fan that flame that is within you so that your happiness will come out. When was the last time you were happy? The last time you held this person in your arms? Having a good time giggling and laughing? I'm being told yes. Well, if you want to feel like that again, it's time for this. But it starts here. Mental health is important. Physical health is important. Emotional health is important. And above all, to get all three of those things in balance, you need spiritual health. You need help from spirit. And it starts with releasing technology, letting it go. But not completely. I'd say cut back 75%. Get up, go outside. At least for 1 hour a day. Get up and go outside. It doesn't have to be all at once. Take 4 15-minute breaks. Okay? 4 15-minute breaks. Go get some sunshine. I would highly recommend getting you a little dog. Somebody that you have no other choice but to put a harness on, put the leash on, and bring your ass outside. Okay? Highly, highly recommend. Let's see what your affirmation is. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. On both sides of the spectrum, the light and the dark. Okay? If you linger in the darkness and you stay in the darkness too long, the universe will support that. And it will help you manifest that darkness for you. If you want the light, if you want to be with this person, you want to feel healthy, happy, loved, well, it's time for you to think and believe in the light and the love that is surrounding you. 47:47 on the timer. I'm looking at this. I see these baby angels behind the two of you. She looking into his eyes, and he's kind of looking off to the side. Like, are you going to kiss my cheek, or are you going to bring them lips over here, sir? That's what she's saying. You're going to kiss me? Am I going to kiss you on the cheek, or you can give me those lips, give me them lips? Wanting to love you. Yes. Somebody wanting to love you. Stop looking away from it. Stop turning away from it. Stop hiding from it. Stop keeping it a secret. Shout it from the rooftops. And let me tell you, the moment you have these heart-to-heart conversations, the amount of healing that's going to be done is going to be substantial. Okay? If you want to be with this person, then think about this person in the highest light, with all the light that can surround y'all. Okay? And spirit and the angels will support that. They will help you manifest that. You understand? The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and to believe. And if you think you're worthy of it, if you believe you're worthy of it, Spirit will give you. If you believe you're unworthy, if you believe that you don't deserve it, well, Spirit will keep you where you're at. So just remember that. It's extraordinarily important for you to believe those things that I just said. Because if you don't, you're going to continue to manifest poor health, poor emotional health, poor spiritual health, poor physical health, all of it. A life full of depression and anxiety and misery. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to the ones that love you, and it's not fair to the one that wants to be with you. However, it's completely in your hands. It's completely in your hands. You deserve happiness only if you believe. Okay? Only if you believe it. That's all I have for you, for the blue quartz people. Okay? You deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be in balance. You deserve to be waking up next to your person and looking into their eyes and saying, thank you. Thank you for all that you are for me, because you being you is why I'm able to be who I am. Where I don't have to hide from who I am. For all the things that you finally get to be free to do with, you know, because this person doesn't judge you like the majority of the world probably judges you. You're free to feel how you feel and show your emotions and express them, because it makes them happy to see you having an open line of communication about all aspects of things. And it could be even a heart-wrenching thing, and they feel blessed and loved to be a part of the way that you communicate, getting it off your chest so that way it doesn't linger and make you sad. Doesn't make you sick and worried about everything. Okay? Help you lay to rest all the things in your life that aren't for your highest good. This person wants to help you. This person wants to be a part of your life. The thing is if you keep, yeah, Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Give the relationship a chance. Give the relationship a chance. It's worth it. They may even be your twin. Okay? They may even be your twin, which is why you're sitting there feeling the way you're feeling. Okay? So, with that being said, that's all I got. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I close this reading. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'm sorry it felt a little bit more rushed than usual. Yes. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and put the description together for this. These are the time slots. I may even have to watch it back to make sure I wrote them down right, but when you see this, you will see it with timestamps so you guys can see where I'm at, okay? Thank you so much. If you're still here and haven't subscribed, please do so. Know Gigi loves you, and until next time, light, love, and blessings. Bye for now.